Real love story. The first time Ethan saw Claire, it wasn't at a candlelit dinner or under falling cherry blossoms, it was in the hospital waiting room. His father had just been admitted after a heart attack, and she was sitting across from him, nervously wringing her hands. Their eyes met briefly. No smiles, no introductions, just the silent acknowledgement of two strangers holding their own storms inside. A day later, he saw her again at the coffee machine in the hospital cafeteria. This time, she spoke. "Family here?" she asked softly. "My dad." "Yours?" "My little brother," she replied, her voice cracking slightly. From that moment, their conversations became a quiet routine. They shared stories over bad hospital coffee, about Ethan's stubborn father who never saw a doctor, about Claire's younger brother who loved skateboarding but now lay in a hospital bed with a fractured skull. Neither of them planned to meet outside those walls, but life decided otherwise. Weeks later, after both of their loved ones had been discharged, they bumped into each other at a bookstore downtown. It felt like the universe giving a gentle nudge. This time, they exchanged numbers. Months passed. Coffee turned into dinners. Walks in the park became weekend getaways. Ethan discovered that Claire loved rainy days because they made the world smell alive. Claire found out Ethan collected old postcards, even from places he'd never visited. But life wasn't just soft smiles and golden sunsets. Ethan lost his job when his company downsized. Claire faced her own crisis when her brother's medical bills piled up. Stress, arguments, and the weight of reality crept in. One night, during a heated argument about finances, Ethan blurted out, "Maybe we're just not meant for this." The room fell silent. Claire didn't cry or shout. She just whispered, "Love isn't about being meant for each other. It's about choosing each other, even when it's hard." That night, Ethan realized something. Real love wasn't in grand gestures or fairy tale moments, it was in holding someone's hand when you had nothing to give but your presence. They started making small changes. Ethan picked up freelance work while applying for new jobs. Claire took on extra shifts at the cafe. They budgeted tightly, celebrated little victories, and forgave each other's mistakes. A year later, on a quiet evening, Ethan proposed, not with a diamond ring, but with a small silver band he'd saved up for. They were sitting on the same park bench where they had shared their first coffee outside the hospital. Claire laughed, happy tears in her eyes. "This isn't fancy. It's real," Ethan replied. "And so are we." They didn't have a perfect life. They still argued sometimes, still faced bills, still had days when things felt too heavy. But they never stopped choosing each other. Because in the end, that was their real love story. Two imperfect people building something lasting, not out of magic, but out of choice.